That's pretty bitchin'.
Could have been, but it wasn't.
Like, you gotta fight what? Didn't they fight the Rockshi and the Paraka fought the Ernak and then they fought Umbra and, you know.
Yeah.
See, that's badass. That would be awesome in a game. You know, a game more suited to Bionicle than a third-person shooter.
Yeah.
But come on, let's see. So we're going to make a game about a bunch of toys on an island that they have to adventure and like collect shit. What do you think? Third-person shooter sounds about right. Oh yeah, screw action adventure, RPG, or any of that shit that makes sense. I'm gonna do a third-person shoot, a 3PS about this.
Fuck yeah, Sparkle, Sparkle, Sparkle.
I'm gonna do a 3PS about this.
I'm gonna do an internet.
I mean, it's not like they all use swords and shit just to top off the complete lack of appropriateness for 3PS. Well, then again, you know, 2006 is about the right year for that kind of stuff, considering they all have stupid projectile weapons. Somehow even the people without projectile weapons have projectiles. I mean, like, I know they could shoot whatever element they had or whatever, but you know what I mean. It's like the drill lights up. What is it lighting up? Apparently it shoots a laser. Oh, really?
I'm still trying to understand how the hell you expect me to believe that Tahu got in a sword fight with Zocton, who literally carries a giant pair of scissors.
Look, man, it happened.
How?
I don't know.
It's scissors.
Here, look, I'm gonna read it. On the Zocton. Yeah, we know. Dark Hunters, Paraka, blah 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 blah, Toa, blah. Tahu. Look, it says right here, Zocton defeated Tahu Nuva in a sword fight. It says it. I love how easily the Paraka owned the Tahu Nuva, but somehow lost to the Inika. Oh yeah, that makes sense. I mean, come on, the Tahu Nuva are like 2 times stronger than any other Toa. But sure, they'll lose. That makes sense.
Why did you keep calling them the Tahu Nuva?
A little Toa Nuva. Little, shut up, okay? Sometimes my mind gets a little. I have brain fart, okay? The Toa Nuva have like twice as strong as every other Toa, but somehow they lose to the Paraka. Yeah. And then the other guys, who have no experience, beat them.
They're laced with lightning, which also came...
That's it. See, they were laced with the lightning of plot device.
No, it's like the plot line from To Boldly Flee.
The lightning of plot device.
Yay, Lego pieces.
You know, sadly, my favorite looking Dark Hunter, you know, out of that book?
Uh-huh.
What's his face? The guy who died. You know, he's in the book. Hey.
Hello?
I'm trying to remember, man. Just wait. Former members, here they are. Wait, Ancient is dead?
Yeah.
Tyrant. That's it.
Okay then.
Remember, look at Tyrant. He looks cool.
I can't say I remember what he looked like.
Not very important.
Hmm. Oh, there's got to be a secret over here somewhere. Okay, apparently my alarm clock is going off.
Guardian died. Paradox killed him. Okay. Died. How'd he die?
Didn't he fall into a hole or something?
Shadow One killed Ancient. Wow. Shadow One just kills his right-hand man. Tyrant. This entire story. Tyrant was the brutal ruler of a small island, feared by his own people, who often wanted to get rid of him. He agreed to ally with the Dark Hunters during the Toa Dark Hunter War, but Tyrant never considered himself a true member. Spent half of his time challenging the Shadow One's power until finally the Shadow One sent a group of the Dark Hunters to confront Toa Likan and his Toa team of Metronui. Unbeknownst to him, his companions had been ordered to abandon him when the fight began. Tyrant was defeated and disappeared beneath the waves of the Silver Sea, though he managed to survive. And that's it. Isn't that awesome?
Okay then.
The point is, I don't know. The guy who designed him, he looks really nice to me. I don't know. He just looks simple and good. Ancient is another one who looked really nice.
I guess.
Like, as I'm talking, of course, as bots or MOCs or, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I hated it when, you know when you get the Dark Hunter book and it had Kitangu on it, which was retarded, but then...
Yeah.
That, you look through it, and then you're looking at them, you're like, yeah, that deserves to be in this book. I can see why that was one of the 50 to win. And then you look at something, you're like, that looks like crap. Why did this win?
Yeah.
Like here, just an example. See, what does Ravager look like? No, he looks like crap. Straight up, he's got tons of parts from, he's basically a Toa Metru. You know, what's that bird's name that Taragadoom?
What?
You know the bird that Taragadoom rode, or Makuta Taragadoom rode?
Nevok?
Yeah. Basically a Toa Metru, specifically Matau with Nevok's legs. That's awesome. How did this win?
Okay then.
Back with that. It looks good. I'm in it for. It looks good actually. Air Watcher. Monster. He looks great. Looks alright. Good.
I get back from here? There we go.
The stator.
Huh?
Stator looks excellent. Wow. Color looks. Eh. Okay. Whoa, he uses pieces from, what are those things called?
You're gonna have to be more specific.
Do you know the thing that, the prequel to Bionicle, the thing, not prequel.
Robots.
You know, it did Bionicle, but used similar ideas.
Robots.
What?
Robots.
Yeah. It's got the arms on him.
Okay.
It's just you never see those pieces anymore. Fire attack. Good. Gatherer. Gatherer is Matoran. Awesome. Gladiator. Wow, that looks great. That. What a cow. Huh. Freaking awesome. Lurker. He looks great actually. Mimic. He looks good. Minion. He looks great.
Yay, visa on construction.
Phantom. Cut from the book?
What?
Phantom. Dark Hunter. Hit by a fan and sent in to the Dark Hunter building contest. Cut. So we never get to see what his image looks like. Sucks. Poison. Oh, there's Primal. Yeah. The Lego team. Lego team assembled Primal with his torso backwards.
Okay then. Why?
It was an accident.
Okay then.
The picture in the book looks different. Prototype. He looks decent. Oh, Hordika. He's a Dark Hunter too. He looks decent. Sentrak. Oh yeah, I forgot about him. Yeah, he looks great. Pieces. That is just so bad.
What?
Shadow Stealer, it's one of the Dark Hunters. It looks so bad. Silence. That looks bad too. Good. That looks kind of wonky. That looks terrible. That too. Right. Vanisher.
What?
Nothing. Just kind of mind numbing.
What is?
This.
The game?
Well, not the game. Well, nor ordinarily games aren't this mind numbing. Only when you do hardcore grind, the things become mind numbing.
Oh, yeah.
As I said, I may have not mentioned this, but usually when I have to grind, I instead opt to cheat. Because it's not like I couldn't waste my life doing it, it's that I won't. I refuse. I could be doing better things than sitting around doing the same thing over and over again.
Well, I guess that's the difference between you and I. I have nothing better to do.
And by doing better
I
things...
have no life.
And of course, by doing better things, I of course mean playing different video games. Or reading comic books. Normally one of those two things, or making sprites for my game. One of those three things.
Yeah.
What the hell is Vezon holding? Kinda looks like a staff.
It is the Spear of Fusion, it's just for some reason it has a gun mounted on it now.
Oh.
Because why the hell not? Come on, get up. Now die.
Get up now, die. I don't. It's a robot. It can't die.
Shut up.
Because one of the prerequisites to dying, I'm not sure if you know, is having have been alive.
Shut up.
So, the Avatar die. Essentially, their bodies get recycled in Borak. Because as far as I know, Borak are robots.
Yeah, essentially.
So, they would. So, that's pretty messed up.
Yeah.
And then they get some random crap that's not really explained. That the Barak dump and energize protodermis and then into a freaking brain thing. I wonder, do they get to choose what Krana they make, or
I don't know.
think? Or is it random?
It's hard to say. Hey, look, we're at the end.
I mean, it's not really relevant, to be honest. It's just kind of one of those I'm kind of curious things. Look at Vezon, whatever his name is. Vezog. Why is... I know he's not a genius. He's no Zoctan, but still. You'd figure...
He was until the Spear of Fusion happened.
I like Zoctan. I mean, I love the way he got his own freaking book.
Yeah, that was one of my favorites.
No other bad guy gets so. Not even Makuta got his own book. Even though out of all the people you'd figure. You know what I really liked?
What?
You know the Matanui Online game? You remember when the Toa fight Makuta?
Yeah.
I loved that scene.
Yeah.
It's just badass. I love everything he says. It's just so cryptic. And then he just turns in all those parts and all the tubes come down, smack the Matoran, poof, and his mask goes flying off, and it's then the ominous Latin chanting, even though it's not Latin,
I'm not sure what it is, really.
The ominous chanting starts up, and you're like, oh yeah.
Still not enough. Still not enough.
You need 1,250,000 to get that canister locator, bro.
This stream will be officially known as the quest for the canister locator, because once I get that, I don't think I'm going to have the drive to keep going for 100% tonight.
Smash your skull on the wall till blood shoots out. Like, this
Next.
hurts, but not as much as getting that canister locator did.
Hello, Rudaka. You don't make any sense. Why are you here?
At least she's alive.
True. Out of all of them, I think Brutaka is the only one that makes any form of sense.
No, yeah.
At least they put him in the right level. If I remember correctly, he's the boss of Hakon's volcano.
Like, I mean, like, why is she taking orders? She don't take orders from no one.
Except Sidorak, and even then she was just doing it to manipulate his ass.
As I said, don't take orders from no one.
More level grinding. Okay,
Going
who the
a
fuck
hardcore grind.
Stop shooting at me. Nah.
I'm gonna read level grinding on TV tropes.
Yay.
Kyle, dude, boars are only worth 2 experience points apiece. Do you know how many you would have to kill to get up to 30 levels? Cartman, yes. 65,340,285, which should take us 7 weeks, 5 days, 13 hours, and 20 minutes, giving ourselves 3 hours a night to sleep. What do you say, guys? In RPGs, one usually gains strength and abilities through repeatedly killing monsters over and over again. Forget trying to figure out the right combination of elemental attacks. Just walk around a certain area and kill monsters for a week, then pound away at the boss as if you were the Incredible Hulk. Well, in video game plots, only the hero ever has this advantage. It never occurs to townspeople to walk around their village and bash slimes until they're strong enough to face the pirate who's taken over. In online RPGs and regular ones occasionally, this is known as power leveling or simply grinding. It's somewhat controversial as it can be a tedious mechanical affair criticized for taking the fun out of a game. No kidding. Sucks the fun out of any game. And I hate it. It is considered extremely rude to level grind and then complain a boss is painfully easy. No, really? Oh yeah, man, that boss was super easy. It beat him like 2 secs. Oh yeah, that's because you grinded to level 50 before you attempted it. Traditional way of level grinding is to kill lots of a very low level enemy, typically rats. However, metal slime type enemies that give a large amount of experience can shorten the process considerably. Given that the second group are always much more likely to be able to actually kill your character at lower levels, the latter system is usually employed. Modern MMORPGs have turned to quest grinding instead, offering both one-time and repeatable quests with massive experience rewards compared to simply killing hordes of monsters. This has simply changed the type of activity players used to grind instead of eliminating. Active grinding is probably one contributing factor to the creation of bonus dungeons. Dude, the bonus dungeons are for fun, I thought. You know, you beat the game, you're like, oh, I want to fight something. Then you go do that. Level scaling can invert the trope with monsters that scale according to the character's level. This negates the need to grind, but introduces its own set of problems. Final Fantasy VIII, Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, and Saga series. If the game isn't balanced or mean enough to practically require you to level grind, that's forced level grinding. On the other hand, there's anti-grinding, which developers set up something that stops behavior, as well as low-level advantage. Look, man, as I said, Final Fantasy VIII has level scaling. Basically, the idea was, look, if you're at level 1, the boss will be at level 1. This will make him weaker so you can beat him, right?
Right.
But unfortunately, it doesn't work in Final Fantasy VIII due to the nature of the system itself. In Final Fantasy VIII, you can equip your stat with magic that draw enemies. So basically, there's no MP. You like draw the menu and then draw magic, and then you can just use that spell however many times